Hi Aquarius, welcome to your week ahead. So this is going to be from the 16th to the 22nd of December 2024. If you want to book in your 2025, it's in the description box below or in the comment section. So on the website, you've got career reads, love reads, you've got 2025 big seller, face-to-face if you want to talk to me before the new year, and there's also deep coaching. Right, like the video and comment, okay? So we are coming to the end of the Mercury retrograde, which has been very, very crazy. So that'll be good. What are we seeing for Aquarius for this week, please? The 16th to the 22nd. So we've got the Five of Wands reversed. I think you're staying away from drama. So this is really good. Five of Wands upright, Five of Wands reversed. So this is staying away from people who are just bad energy, low vibe. Yeah, Five of Wands reversed, Three of Cups reversed. So I feel like the message here is some of years there might be people who are reaching out to go out over the Christmas. And I feel like that's another message. The message is stay away from people who are just not going to be good news. Okay? Don't be going drinking with people who get out of control. Don't be around people who are, all over the place, going to be getting into trouble with the police or stuff like that. But some of you just don't want to be around certain people. I think you're choosing yourself. So how this is coming up is that you're not even taking text messages or calls. You're not even on social media. You seem to be hiding this week. Okay? And maybe it's because a lot of people are reaching out to connect. But I feel like you just want to be in your own world. You just want to enjoy your own company. I feel like you've really been getting into a routine. Some of you might be working as dancers or party hosts. Some of you might be doing OnlyFans, or you're just really busy, So I feel like you want to focus on your art, your craft, your work. You just don't want to be out there partying. You don't want to be out there spending money. You're just kind of happy being at home. Or in your work right now. So it doesn't mean you're just isolated. You might be out there, but you're just not out there partying, drinking, spending too much for the Christmas. You're more focused on money, bag, yourself. Some of you might want to become a dancer. Some of you might want to start a TikTok. Some of you might want to start an OnlyFans. I'm not sure. But some of you are really focused on what you want to build and what you want to grow. And I also get for Aquarius, with these people being reversed, like there's a lot of people you're getting rid of out of your life. Like they're not your people. Like it's like, no, I'm sorry, but yeah, I feel like a lot of people are falling away from your life and you're starting to retreat. They might be trying to reconnect because of the time of season it is, but I feel like you're just like, no. They're just outdated to the new version or to the version you want to build. They're just not in alignment with the version you want to become. Okay, some of you are becoming more godly, and you feel like these people are not godly. You feel like these people are more demonic. You feel like they're more kind of lost souls. So I feel like some of you are becoming really connected to yourself or connected to mission and purpose, and these people are not. They're connected to drugs, alcohol, partying, chaos, and it's just like, no, I don't want to be around that. So you are choosing your company with care, or the message is to choose your company with care this week. Okay, to not go back to what you've leveled up from, right? To remember your principles. The Hierophant is religion. So this is people, it's like Muslims would not put themselves in a room full of drunks because they don't drink, right? It's in opposition, right? They're not going to go and sit with people who are smoking and drink. I'm not saying fake Muslims maybe, but real Muslims are not going to go and do that because it's out of alignment with what they represent on a principle, moral level, okay? So the point they're saying to you is this is the week to be away from things that are not in alignment, especially as an Aquarius, with what you want in your life, with the kind of energy you want to be around, with the kind of man or woman or people you want to be around, okay? So some of you, I don't think you're taking calls. I think you're really retreating. Some of you are going to the gym. You want to stay to your routine. You've been working really hard. The Hierophant is solid structures. So you've been building like solid structures. And I feel like the message here is you want to keep doing that. right? You want to keep just focused in your discipline, focused in your routine. And if you're going out with people, you're going to fall out of your routine. For some of you who are being rejected, you might be dealing with a person who kind of feels like you no longer are in alignment with them. Okay, so you might find that as you're reaching out to people, like they're not responding, they're not connecting. I feel like these people, they don't feel in alignment with you. They've moved on. The Emperor. Some of you are still holding on to a past connection, but with the Emperor reversed and the Six of Wands, this guy's moved on. So I feel like with Jews, don't be holding on to anybody who is not making an effort. If you reach out to them and these people are just wide birthing you, they've moved on. Okay? So don't be in your head about it. Don't be reading into it. Don't be overthinking it. It's like, okay, they've moved on. And I think it is time, like that's a message for Aquarius. You know, if next year you're going to really, really get to the version that you want, the power that you want, it's time to drop people out of your life. Some of you, it's your own parents. It's time to drop people out of your life who are just the toxic. They don't support your goals. They don't support your path. They're not good for your stability. Justice is all about learning hard lessons. Okay, not repeating cycles, not repeating patterns, getting rid of people out our life who are not balanced. They don't bring balance, they don't bring fairness, they don't bring morality, they don't represent what we represent. Okay, so there's definitely something strong about that. I'm also getting, some of you need to get women and men romantically out of your life, because I feel like these people, they're not in alignment. They're not going to support a lasting commitment. Okay? But I'm getting for the Aquariuses who are just in their own world this week, it's actually amazing. You're just enjoying like your routine, whatever that is for you. You know, you don't feel the need to be around other people or be out there or drinking too much. You're just enjoying the Christmas season. So some of you might be spending it on your own. You've got your little Christmas tree, you've got your cat, you've got your dog, you've got your home is really cozy, you've got your movies, you've got your good food. You're just enjoying the vibe, you know? And you just don't want to be in rooms or around people who bring down your vibe and just make you feel shit. Because I do think with Christmas, a lot of people tend to go back to certain people because they feel bad. It's like, oh, I should really go and see my mother and my father, or you know, maybe I should go to these events, and they kind of feel bad, they feel pressured. But the message here is, I don't think you're doing that. And for those, you're being told don't answer the phone, don't respond to the message, because I think if you do, you'll get reeled in. So what they're saying is, by just not responding, nothing can start. Right, it's like when that person in the street goes hi, and you feel like it's kind to be like hi, and then you realise they use it as a whole manipulation tactic to reel you in. It's like, no, some things you just, your instinct says stay away, don't respond. Okay, but yes, I really get as well that some of you are thinking about 2025, and I feel like some of you want to build big money. And I think this is definitely in dance or pole dancing, or it could be in fitness. Something that is going to gain a lot of attention, possibly on social media. So it's going to gain a lot of traction, like a lot of people are going to be watching you. So some of you right now, you might not have the money, you know, like it could be that as well. Like some people like might be calling you up and it's like, I really don't have the money to be wasting on going out gallivanting. You're trying to keep yourself balanced. You're trying to juggle the expenses of Christmas as well. And that's the message. You've got to be careful with people who they just want you around because they actually want to use you. They want you on the nights out because they know you'll pay for the drinks, right? Be careful, okay? They're kind of calling you up because they're thinking about the gifts they're going to get for Christmas. It's all usury. Five of Swords. Next to the Ace of Pentacles. It can be people who don't have money, so they're looking for you to foot the bill. So I just think the message for Aquarius this week is be careful of the company you're keeping. A lot of people are coming up reversed here. So this can be people who are in a bad space in their life, they're not in a good place, they can't bring stability, they can't bring security. And the Four of Pentacles is protecting your money and protecting yourself. Now, for those Aquariuses who know the people to be trusted, they're the people to give your time and energy to. There'll be people in your life who you naturally feel safe with, you feel secure with, you feel they're not using you. They're the people to spend time with. The rest, give a wide berth this week. King of Pentacles, Temperance reversed. So some of you are dealing with a Virgo, I would say. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, but I feel like some of you are dealing with somebody. I feel like this is like hookup though. So this can be someone who's in and out, and I think it's also someone who creates a lot of conflict. Some of you need to ask yourself, do you want to be doing this for another year? I'm also getting that this person is married. So some of you are dealing with somebody who's with somebody else or married. Because this woman is concealing something. So maybe this person's concealed to you that they're committed or that they've got somebody else. But something is definitely a third party or conflicting. Okay, yeah, the moon. Something is deceptive, right? Now, some of you might not know this person. You might meet this person this week. Queen of Swords is you. But you can see with the look on her face that this woman feels like she needs to protect herself from this man. And I think it's because this guy is deceiving you. He's not going to give you a commitment, or he's already with somebody. So this can be a work, I'm getting in the workplace, like, or someone you see frequently who you kind of are becoming attracted to, but this person is married or committed. But I feel like it's also a person who will cross lines. So even though they're committed or even though they're married, like, they will cross the line. They're into the extramarital stuff, that, you know, they will. So I think the Queen of Swords is you protecting yourself. For those who are in this, you're a mistress, you're somebody who've got reeled into this. I feel like this Christmas season is going to be difficult because you're going to be meeting up with this person, but it's all hush hush, it's all deceptive, it's just not good. Okay, but I also get this week that for Aquarius, it's a really good week for self-pleasure, self-happiness. In other words, filling up your own cup, making yourself happy, enjoying the pleasures that make you happy, and money. Especially for the girls who are working for themselves. So 9 of Pentacles can be Aquarius women who are working for themselves or building their own business. Because I feel like next year you want more freedom to travel, you want more freedom to live on your terms. So you're thinking of something you can do on the internet, something you can create, something you can establish that's going to bring you a lot of money. The beginning of the year, fitness is going to be the big thing, right? See the way that you've got this woman. So fitness, the body, all this type of stuff is good. Products, beauty, all this type of stuff is going to be big. So I feel like some of you want to work on your business, you want to work on your body, you're thinking about 2025, you're thinking about your money, your bag. You're not interested in toxic relationships. Some of you, it could be an ex, or it can be a situationship. So I don't even get it being a relationship. It's someone you fucked in the past, or someone you had like a hookup thing with, and this person's trying to reel you back in. But they're telling you to not get distracted. So I feel like this is just someone who's about themselves. Maybe they're bored right now, maybe they haven't got much attention. It's a player. Fire signs, Virgo's coming up really strongly, Cancer. Okay, but this is someone who's just looking to use you because they're bored, they're not respecting you, they're not going to commit to you. So I think for some of you Aquariuses, you're tuned in, you're in the right alignment, you're thinking of what you want to align with, the kind of people who are in alignment with the kind of money, health, happiness that you want to build. For Aquariuses who are in a vulnerable place, like, this is you needing connection, but I feel like what you're going to connect with is sneaky, it's sly, it's shady. You've got to be careful. Especially around drinks. I'm getting a work party where basically somebody shows up at the work party and ends up sleeping with somebody they know at work. Work is coming up really strongly. Or there's some kind of attraction at work, but I just don't get this ending well. 10 of Swords, that's you. So the Ten of Swords is where you end up betrayed by this person or you betray yourself. In other words, you cross a line that you don't intend to cross, but it kind of just happens. Now, some of you might have already crossed that line. So the message here is, how can you redeem yourself, so to speak? How can you get out of this? How can you retreat from this? How can you repent for this, especially if it has been an affair or it's been something where you've crossed your own moral boundaries? Okay, but I really feel like I'm going to finish on a good note with this, which is that by knowing who to avoid this week, by not allowing your vulnerability, your loneliness to get the better of you. Sometimes it's better to be alone and lonely than it is to be around some of these people, like, because it's not going to end well. This is where you go to the party, you get too drunk, you go against your common sense, you go against your intuition. Some of years this is about how you're making your money. So you've got to be careful with betraying yourself. This can be sex work, it can be OnlyFans, it can be things that you regret later on. So, it's enticing, right? The TikTok, the dance, and especially if you heard about that girl making 43 million through a fucking body. But, but some bitches think, fuck it, you get one life, it's my body, I'll do what I want. So as long as you're okay with it, don't let anyone stop you. If you're going to be okay with it, don't let anyone stop you, right? I think it's about being connected to yourself this week as an Aquarius. And by being connected to yourself and being smart, you'll know what to avoid, you'll know where to show up, you'll know who to give time, energy, and you'll know what to stay away from. But some of you have got to be careful, because I think you're being reeled into something, or you're being reeled back into something, and it's not going to end well for you. I'm also getting people who are under financial stress, people who are going to use you, like I said, to foot the bill. People who want you around because it's beneficial for them, not because they actually want to spend quality time with you. It's nasty. Someone's got a nasty agenda here, that's what I'm saying. Seven of Swords. If people are staying away from you, it could be because they see you as nasty. Right, so if people are staying away from you, I'm just moving because there's a mosquito in here and it's driving me crazy. I fucking hate mosquitoes, it's like a mosquito, that's what they're like. They're like slitherers, aren't they? Like little sly bastards looking for blood. Like, I feel like that's why I've just mentioned that mosquito, but it's kind of like that. It's something that's there, that's like it's looking for its feed. Like, be very careful. Okay? And you also need to be careful with betraying yourself and allowing yourself to be betrayed by people and used by people and exploited by people. Because I do think some of you right now, you're quite vulnerable in this season, and there can be a lot of lonely people and a lot of vulnerable people, but sometimes it's best to just be alone and safe and looking after yourself and providing your own happiness than going out there and putting yourself around, especially in the times we're in. Because there's a lot of users, there's a lot of, like I said, mosquitoes, a lot of scorpions, a lot of foxes, they don't care about you, they care about what they can benefit from you and how they can use you. And as soon as they're done, they'll be gone. And this could be friends, it could be family, it could be certain men, it could be men that you've yet to meet or people you've yet to meet. Be careful at the club as well, I do have to say this. This is someone who gets too drunk and ends up in positions that they later regret. Okay, back at someone's house, sleeping with it, like, too drunk. Like, I think Aquarius needs to, someone has got a nasty agenda for reaching back out, for having you around. I think some of yous are already in what we're talking about, and I think you've got to really question if this is a smart road, if because the end is the Ten of Swords. So I feel like this is someone who's all about themselves, their own gratification, and when they're done using you, when they're done exploiting you, this is where you're going to end up. So try to be smart. Okay, I think it's a better week for Aquarius who are doing the job that they want to do. If it's dancing, if it's OnlyFans, if you're happy, know what, it's no one else's business. If that's what you want to do and you're okay with it, it's nobody else's business. For the Aquariuses who are just focusing on bag with the Nine of Pentacles, okay, they're focused on work, they're focused on building money, because now's a good time to make a lot of money at parties, events, different things, especially if you are a dancer or a club worker or something like that. There's so much opportunity, and if you put your head down and work hard, you'll be good. Something about protecting drinks as well. You know, this is the season where people are more vulnerable, they're more happy, and in happiness, you know, they say never make decisions when you're sad and never make them when you're happy, because that's where you can be fucking stupid. So covering your drink, being careful you're taking drinks off, just being smart. Okay? Because again, you know, there's a lot of sharks out there, there's a lot of questionable people. But I think on a good note, we'll finish where if you're connected to people who truly care about you, if you're focused on yourself and your own happiness, if you're focused on money, if you're picking and choosing from a healthy, balanced place, the places you go, the amount you drink, the people you're connected to, it's going to be an awesome week. Really, really good week. If you want to book your read, it's in the description or in the comment section. Like the video and comment, and I'll speak to you soon.